Hello, Officer Brandon with the Wilmington Police Department's Traffic Unit here again with another video to talk about traffic-related issues in our city. In this video, I would like to talk to you about cyclists. In our city, we have a large population of people who ride bicycles for pleasure, for exercise, and to commute for their daily tasks. With the price of gas these days, a bicycle is becoming an excellent way to save money. First, let's talk about what you should wear while you are riding. Helmets. In North Carolina, anyone under the age of 16 is required to wear a helmet while on a bicycle. North Carolina General Statute 20-171.9 goes into further detail about the requirements and what can happen if you knowingly permit a child under the age of 16 to not wear their helmet while riding. You can find bicycle helmets at almost all major stores these days. They come in a wide variety of colors, designs, and shapes so that your child is more inclined to wear it. As an adult, you are not required to wear a helmet while riding your bicycle, but heaven forbid you get in a crash, whether it just be falling off your bike, colliding with an object, or being struck by a vehicle. That helmet is designed to keep you safe and minimize injury. Clothing. As we talked about in the pedestrian video, wearing reflective clothing or anything that makes you more visible will only help keep you safer while out on the roads. Something as simple as a reflective vest and reflective gloves can make you more visible to those around you. What is required on your bicycle to operate on the roads in North Carolina? Lighting. A headlamp and tail lamp are required equipment for a bicycle in our state. North Carolina General Statute 20-129E states that every bicycle shall be equipped with a reflex mirror on the rear and both on the following when operated at night on any public street, public vehicular area, or public greenway. 1. A lighted lamp on the front thereof, visible under normal atmospheric conditions from at least a distance of 300 feet in front of such bicycle. 2. A lamp on the rear exhibiting a red light visible under light conditions from a distance of at least 300 feet to the rear of such bicycle, or the operator must wear clothing or a vest that is bright and visible from a distance of at least 300 feet to the rear of the bicycle. In North Carolina, a bicycle is defined as a vehicle, and therefore the rider of a bicycle or electric-assisted bicycle is subject to the provisions of Chapter 20 Motor Vehicle Law. Basically what I'm saying is that if you are going to ride your bicycle on the roadways, you are required to follow the traffic laws. This means stopping at stop signs, traffic lights, using proper hand signals, and following the basic rules of the roadway. Where to ride? A vehicle, or cyclist, traveling less than the legal posted speed limit must ride in the right-hand lane when available for through traffic or as close as practicable to the right-hand curb or edge of the highway, except when overtaking or passing another vehicle or preparing for a left turn. What that basically means is that cyclists must stay to the right of the roadway unless you are making a left turn. This also goes for operators of mopeds and scooters, which are only permitted to travel no more than 30 miles an hour. They must also remain to the right of the roadway unless making a left turn or passing. Hand signals. To alert others of your intentions while cycling on the road, there are 3 basic hand signals that you need to use. All of these signals will be used with your left arm. Left turn. With your hand and your arm horizontal and your forefinger pointing to the left. Right turn. With your arm horizontal, your forearm and hand are pointed upward. Stop. With your arm horizontal, while your forearm and hand are pointed downward. These hand signals, along with reflective clothing and lighting on your bicycle, will help alert drivers to your presence and your intentions while riding on the roads. Now, as you are making your intentions known, that you wish to turn left, right, or stop, don't just assume that the driver is going to let you over. Look, make sure that there is room and that the driver has slowed to a safe enough speed and motion that they have seen you and are letting you over. Road hazards. Roads these days are made up of all different types of material, whether it be asphalt, concrete, gravel. They all have different textures and react differently to rain and fluids that unfortunately come from vehicles, either due to leaking or collision. There are also other things to look out for, such as railroad crossings, road repair, such as potholes, sinkholes, cracks, etc., and rain drainage grates, just to name a few. If you're crossing over a railroad track or a drainage grate, make sure that you go across the opposite direction of the grate or tracks. This means that if railroad or grate is going east to west, then you are going over it north to south. Traveling with the direction of the railroad of the grate is going to cause the tire of the bicycle to become stuck or slip into a hole or divot between the railroad and the roadway, possibly causing the rider to be thrown from the bicycle and become injured. There are a vast amount of websites out there with much more information on what you can do to help keep you and your friends safe while riding. We at the Wilmington Police Department want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you have become a safer and more knowledgeable driver and cyclist because of it. Please drive and ride safe.